The top priority is literally adding as many ounces as possible to the existing resource, and that's going to come from continuing to drill underneath the pit and drilling satellite deposits within trucking distance of the processing plant.
Hello, you're watching Proactive. I'm joined by Thor Exploration's CEO, Segun Lawson. Segun, very good to speak with you this morning. Could you start by explaining what these new high-grade intersections mean for extending the life of the Segilola mine?
Yes, thanks for having me on, Stephen. Yes, I'll be glad to. I think we need to take a step back and then understand that we have been producing based off a global resource or reserve around about 500,000 ounces, grading at 4 grams per ton. And since building the mine, our main priority was initially to fully repay back the capex and pay back our senior debt associated with the construction costs. That was done successfully at the end of last year, and we have now reprioritized our objectives. Our top priority right now is extending the mine life because having no debt and having such a low cost mine, every year of additional production is highly value accretive. So, we spent the best part of this year um, on a drill program, which has been based off structural studies we carried out last year. And the drill program has been quite exploratory. If you think we're trying to chase something 2 to 3 meters wide, 250 to 400 meters underneath the ground, there has been a lot of, should I say, poking around. But what we have done now is we have a hypothesis. We are testing that. It seems to be working. We are chasing these shoots, and these shoots seem to contain some high-grade gold at mineable widths. So the intersections we released this morning, 4.2 meters at almost 12 and a half grams per ton, 2 meters around about 18 grams per ton, 4.5 meters at 3.7, and around about 6 meters at 6 grams are fantastic for us. They're extremely mineable. They occur well below the final pit design, and it just gives us a base to continue growing and a base to continue adding ounces to life after the current mine plan.
Segun, how realistic is the potential to transition into underground mining or deepen the open pits to access these nuances?
There's certainly scope to transition to underground mining. So we're continuing our drilling now and exploration to try and increase those ounces. There will be an inflection point where we do transition to an underground mine. There are ounces there. Historically, we have drilled out some ounces there, and we continue to do that. You make a very good point. Since we did our feasibility study to now, the gold prices increased massively. That inflection point will change. Part of what we're doing through the course of the year is these studies to see, how much more can be taken out of an open pit or a box cut, should I say, or a dive, close to the bottom of the pit to see how many additional ounces we can take. So I think that the key takeaway is there are more ounces. We have drilled through them. We've increased our exploration spend, and we've added them to the drill rigs that are drilling there. And will continue to drill through the course of the year and hopefully continue to add to these ounces.
You mentioned you've increased your exploration spending. That's up to $11.5 million this year. What are the key priorities and expected milestones from the program, Segun?
The top priority is literally adding as many ounces as possible to the existing resource, and that's going to come from continuing to drill underneath the pit and drilling satellite deposits within trucking distance of the processing plant.
I hope you'll continue to keep us updated with your progress. Thank you very much for speaking with us today.
Thank you very much.
Segun Lawson, the CEO of Thor Explorations.